Jacob, the overcomer of all life challenges. For many people, it is quite difficult to imagine that Jacob, the son of Isaac, is a warrior. After all, he never fought a battle in his life. But is he a warrior? Yes, he is, and a mighty one. It is even confirmed in the Bible. Genesis 32 verse 28. Then the man said, "Your name will no longer be Jacob, but Israel, because you have struggled with God, heavenly beings, and with humans and have overcome." Compared to his grandfather Abraham and father Isaac, Jacob had to fight for everything in his life. What he possessed did not come easy. He had to earn them. Abraham was born at a time when the world was filled with idolatry. The Lord called him out from his homeland and blessed him tremendously. Abraham had great wealth, and the Lord even warned the king of Gerar Abimelech to take his dirty hands off his beautiful wife Sarah. Everyone saw him as a prince, and no one dared to touch him. Abraham's son, Jacob's father Isaac, was even more protected. He was born in a home with loving parents, and he inherited great wealth from his father Abraham. His jealous brother Ishmael was driven out by his mother Sarah so he could grow up safely. After the death of his parents, Abraham's faithful servant arranged for him to marry his wise and beautiful wife Rebekah. Even his evil son Esau worked hard to please him. Contrary to Abraham and Isaac, Jacob had to earn everything by himself. When his brother Esau planned to kill him, Jacob escaped from home without any possessions. All he had was the blessing of Abraham he received from his father Isaac and afterwards directly from God. All the great wealth he acquired afterwards was earned by his own hard work and wisdom. Jacob fell in love with his wife Rachel at first sight. But unlike his father Isaac, whose marriage was arranged by his wealthy grandfather Abraham with loads of presents, Jacob had to work for Rachel's father Laban in order to marry her. In addition, Laban deceived Jacob to marry also his elder daughter Leah, so Jacob ended up having a huge family with 4 wives and 12 children, and he worked 20 years for Laban. Jacob probably managed his big family well, so the 2 daughters of Laban chose to follow him back to his homeland instead of staying with their father. However, his brother Esau's hatred towards him never ceased. By giving a large portion of his wealth to Esau and carefully planning his trip, Jacob finally managed to escape from Esau's hands. It can be seen that Jacob had to fight for everything, including his own life. Even for the blessing that the Lord had promised him, Jacob had to fight to keep it from being robbed. Compared to his father Isaac, who was protected and grew up innocent as a dove, Jacob was the one who had to face the harsh reality. Through his interactions with many selfish, dishonest, angry and evil people, Jacob had learnt to protect his own and to beat their evil plans. Was Jacob deceitful? Probably it is more accurate to say that Jacob had understood the tactics in the evil world, and he developed successful coping strategies through many painful experiences. Jesus told his disciples that they should be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. He does not want his disciples to be taken advantage of. Instead, Jesus taught us that we must be wise enough not to be deceived by liars in this world and the father of lies, who is Satan. Matthew 10 verse 16. Behold, I send you out as sheep in the midst of wolves. Therefore be wise as serpents and harmless as doves.